just working on some details as I'm waiting for more people to get on. Just kind of adding some red tones in here. I think I need to add some white. My white pencil's getting really short. So it's been since Friday since I was live, and I'm kind of not realizing, but I knew this for a while. It's really hard for me to go a whole week without drawing something. Like, this is my go-to relaxation time. And I love drawing, I love teaching drawing. Really though, I like learning about the animals too as I'm drawing them. There's not much about groundhogs that I know exactly, but I do, as I am in the midst of drawing them, we'll do some research on each animal. But I should probably implement some of the knowledge that I have about the animal into the videos that I make, because it's pretty interesting, some of the things that I've learned and not everybody may know about with some animals. Can you tell what this animal is? Hopefully you do. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna add a pale blue to add some contrast. I always like to use warm tones and cool tones together. Specifically using cool tones in more highlighted areas. I'm not sure how well this is going to go. I want it to be more extreme. Let's see what I can do. It's okay. It's not entirely what I wanted, but now I can use the blue. Cool it down some. What do you guys think so far? I think it looks pretty realistic yet. I haven't forgotten to add the whiskers yet. I kind of wait closer towards the end of the drawing to add whiskers to animals, just in case I need to make any more adjustments as I'm going along. dark sepia. It's one of my favorites to use. It's really close to black. But it's got brown, like warm tones in it. I think it's looking pretty realistic so far. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. I know Mondays can be very exhausting or depressing. Having to go back to work after a long, short weekend. I work at a funeral home. That's my full-time job. And I get to do this on the side. This used to be my full-time job while raising a kid. I was a stay-at-home mom. That was pretty much my full-time job. Okay. So now I'm using black to darken some of these areas. Just trying to make it look a little bit more enhanced. Getting somewhere. So I've been dealing with neuropathy problems in my arms and my hands, and right now it's definitely going numb and it's really driving me crazy. I have not come up with a cure per se. A couple of years ago I started having numbness in my hand, my drawing hand, and I was able to kind of just tone that down some, but now it's really gotten bad. And the doctor said it's from, I think it's from tightness in my neck. So I've been doing neck stretches and whatnot. It doesn't seem to help. So I don't know. But my nerves are apparently all messed up. I just do the best I can to keep my inflammation and stuff down so it's not really bad. Let's bring some of that up a little bit more. I know you guys can't see the reference image, but there's definitely a lot of color in this. What is it? It is a groundhog. It was one of those highly requested ones to draw. And so I'm finally getting around to doing it. And really I just have the tail left to do, but I still need to fix some of this up. And I think I'm going to use my slice tool. I hope this works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Works a little bit. So I'm edging away some of the details so that it's a little lighter. It's just not really working the way I want it to in some areas. I'm making it work in the areas that count the most. That's not too bad. See, I really like teaching, but I don't get the opportunity to teach as much, and I don't have the time to do it in person, so I'm hoping that I can help other fellow artists out, online specifically, so I'm going live every once in a while. Well, I say every once in a while, but I'm trying to go live every day, hopefully. And help and give like helpful tips and tricks. And I've got a lot of recorded videos on how to draw certain animals. But I'm thinking about making them a little bit more specific to things like specific topics. While I'm, like, you can watch me draw it and then hear me talk about specific topics, like, okay, so why I use certain colors, or like cool facts about this animal, just things like that. That is looking pretty intense. Alright, let's get into the tail. Should be pretty simple. I'm using sepia 10%, which looks like a purple hue. A little bit of brown. This is Van Dyke brown. And so everything that you see here live, I make recordings of on a different camera, so it's higher quality. And that is what I put on my YouTube channel. So you can learn to draw. I just talk about really helpful tips and tricks. But if you're wanting to actually learn to draw and get into depth, I have a lot of online classes on my website. And I talk about the colors that I'm using, why I'm using them, what kind of techniques to use, why I'm doing a specific process. And you just follow along, and I've had a lot of students online follow the class, and their results were pretty amazing. I was really impressed. I have a Skillshare account, and I have been getting a lot of feedback on there, so it's really nice that we've got websites that can do that for you, that already go ahead and advertise your business on there once you upload it. So it's really nice to kind of like know, okay, so is this class working for this person? Okay, what kind of adjustments do I need to make? Those kind of things. Because for a while I was recording like a little too far to the right hand side, which is I'm drawing with my right hand. So the video was like recording me in my hand, and that was just about it. Like you couldn't see the actual process because my hand kept going over those spots. So I had to adjust that, and now I have my camera on my left side, same as the phone. And you can't see the camera right now, it's out of view. But yeah, this is all recorded, and some of them I turn into classes, some of them I do not. Making the classes take a very long time to do, so I have to be picky about which ones I want to turn into classes. It looks really weird right now, but trust the process, right? Thank you guys for coming and watching. If you are new to my channel, to this live and the channel, I draw with animals with colored pencil, and I try to draw them as realistic as possible. A lot of people think that my drawings are photos, so I have to make it really obvious to them. Nope, these are not photos, these are drawings, with a lot of like signage and advertising and whatnot. But if it looks like a drawing to you, write in the comment drawing or realism or something. But this is the result of many, many layers, which I could keep building up layers, but I don't want to. I kind of cheat a little bit, which is not really cheating because a lot of people use it, but I use mineral spirit oil as a form of a blending solvent, and it helps to kind of complete a couple of layers, helps to get it all nice and blended. Okay, I need to fix this part. No, now it looks weird. You just gotta cool it down a little bit. Add some detail in there. Okay, I also want to add some orange. Just a little bit of orange in here. Not too bad. I'm gonna add a little bit of shading down here. And a little bit of black. Okay. Let me fix this up. Alright, let me do a little bit of some adjustments here. I want it to look a little bit more fluffy. What do you guys think so far? Let me know in the comments if I need to make any adjustments. I know nothing you say is going to hurt my feelings. Pretty much nothing anybody says ever hurts my feelings, so you're good. Okay. I guess I should add the whiskers now. I think that's long enough. I don't know. Some of them Yeah, that's okay. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more blending solvent. Okay. Now I think I just need to enhance some of the black. Because there's some really dark areas. So I've been drawing for about 7 years now. So I've had a lot of practice. A lot of trial and error. And yes, I'm self-taught. I did not go to school for this. I did not take classes. The only thing I went to school for was mostly photography. I did take some other small art classes in high school, but nothing that was maybe, I took one where like you learned how to draw proportions with graphite pencils. Well, that was like years and years ago. Okay. I'm gonna make that a little bit bigger. There we go. Well, okay. All right, I'm closing it up.